This is actually to you both. President Obama recently gave his personal opinion on gay marriage. In your personal opinion, should gay service members be allowed to get married on military bases in those states where gay marriage is legal?
I'm not going to render a personal opinion on that. As Secretary of Defense, I'm responsible for enforcing the law and for giving the best defense advice we can to the President of the United States. I think that's true for both Marty Dempsey and myself. There are two laws that we are enforcing in this area right now that are of note. One is the repeal of Don't Ask, Don't Tell. We just got a report that I received yesterday that indicates that that's going very well and that it's going pursuant to all of the planning that was done before that went into effect. It's not impacting on morale. It's not impacting on unit cohesion. It is not impacting on readiness. And so because it was prepared, and I give tremendous credit to the military for having laid the groundwork for that going into effect, as a result of that kind of effective planning, this is working well, and very frankly, my view is that the military has kind of moved beyond it. It's become part and parcel of what they've accepted within the military. The other law that we do have is the DOMA law, the Defense of Marriage Act. And the Defense of Marriage Act obviously does have some impact with regards to the benefits that are provided to same-sex couples. And so we continue to review the benefits, but those have to be provided consistent with DOMA. And until DOMA is either rejected by the courts or changed by the Congress, that's the law we abide by.
Personally, I follow the rule of law that governs the issue you just described. When asked for my military advice to the Secretary of Defense and the President, I form it with the Joint Chiefs, and we provide it privately.
On the marriage issue? Yeah, as a military officer, in the idea that everyone in the services be treated equally, does it concern you that some service members are allowed to get married, say, on military bases, other service members do not have that right?
There's three, if I could, sir, there's three bins of things where this is under review, has been, since Don't Ask, Don't Tell. There's three bins into which these privileges and, as you described, the rights fit. One is self-declared. So a young man or woman can self-declare, for example, who's going to get their insurance benefits. Then there's policies, and we control that. The Secretary controls it. Those are under review. But then there's the law, and we don't control that. And so those three bins, if you will, are each rather clear in how we approach it.
And with regards to the question on marriage, I mean, in that instance, it's very clear that that state law controls in that situation. So, where state law provides for that, then obviously that kind of marriage can take place. And if the law prohibits that, then it cannot take place on a military base.
And just a quick follow-up to General Dempsey. Have you discovered any negative impact as the result on good order and discipline as the result of repeal of Don't Ask, Don't Tell? And if not, what was everybody so afraid of all these years?
To the first part of your question, no, I have not found any negative effect on good order discipline. To your second, what were we afraid of is we didn't know. And I think that the way we were given a year to make this assessment, to educate ourselves, to collaborate, to build a sense of trust on this issue, and given that time to do it, I think it worked out well.